Welcome. Thank you. Hello from Pakistan. Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
So say we are fine.
Good to see you all.
Nice to meet you all. Afshin,
Okay.
yeah, before we start the session, may I request you to introduce yourself?
Okay. So I am Afshin Salahuddin. I'm from Pakistan. I teach in a university in Pakistan, and I teach English language courses in the Lahore city of Pakistan. I've been working as an English language teacher since 2015, and I've taught in different universities in Pakistan, uh, in Lahore city. I live in Lahore city, and it's a pleasure to be invited by Mr. Hari, and good to see you people.
Yes, so it's our pleasure.
So, good morning, everyone. I am going to teach you. Um, it's not going to be a very formal type of a class. You already know a lot of things, but we will just be sort of revising what you have already done. So, anybody tells me, have you studied present perfect continuous tense? Anybody?
How many of you have studied present perfect continuous? Raise the hands. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow, great, great. So, I'm going to uh, play a video, and you are going to see the video, okay? And then you are going to find answers. No?
No.
Um, okay, if you can't hear it, I don't know what is the issue, but at least the students can read the
Yes, yes,
subtitles. So in
yes.
order to save the time, we can do that.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. No problem.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry you were not able to hear the video, but you have your transcript in front of you, and I'm going to uh, show you some questions.
Yes.
You can discuss these questions. How many examples of present perfect continuous tense you can find in this transcript? So what is present perfect continuous tense? When you have or has plus been and ing to talk about something that started in the past and it is still happening. For example, I say that I have been teaching in university since 2015. Okay. In the same manner, if I ask you to tell me how long have you been studying in this school, so just raise your hands and I am going to pick one of the student and to reply. So what will you say?
So since 2022.
Yes, great. So you will say, I have been studying in this school since
So can you
whatever year.
say complete sentence?
I have been studying in this school since 2022.
Yes, great. Very good. All right. For example, as you can see in the screen, she started working at the nursery 3 years ago, but she's still working in the nursery. And we use for, since, and how long to tell us the time frame. So in the chat box, of course, you don't have Zoom with you, but you can orally tell me the answer to question number 1. If you look at the screen, she dash been working here since 2007. So what has been working? Very good. And what about question number 2? I have been. Very good. Excellent. Because we use has with she and he, and we use have with you and I. All right. So if you have your transcript in front of you, you can discuss with your partner and tell me the examples of present perfect continuous tense that you find in the transcript.
Okay,
All right. So I will give you some time, and when you're ready, then you can let me know. Okay.
If you have found any
From transcript number 1, and you can also see the transcript. Can you see this transcript on the screen also?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Are you able to see the examples? Please click them. If those present perfect understand examples.
Okay. Let me share again. But meanwhile, you can start looking for the present perfect continuous tense from your transcripts that you have.
Yeah, they are working now. They are working now.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Completed. That one also. So you can see those examples on the screen now.
Yes. The transcript is on the screen also. So just discuss with your partner and underline examples of present perfect continuous tense on your transcript. And then I'll ask you. Whenever you're ready, just let me know. Okay.
Have you completed? Okay. The option
Okay.
like they have completed.
Oh, well done. So tell me one by one the examples of present perfect continuous tense. One by one.
You also as the sum of it. You also come out it. Come slowly. Let us do that. Just introduce yourself. Just present us.
Okay.
Yes, come.
Hello, ma'am.
Sit there.
Hello.
My name
Hello.
is Padmaja.
Okay, good, good. Thank you.
How are you, ma'am?
Afshin, are you
Yeah,
able to
I'm
hear
good.
well?
Yes, I am hearing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
How are you,
So
ma'am?
yes, I am good. Good to see you.
Nice to see you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So have you found any example of present perfect continuous tense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me one example.
Have you finally found something?
Yes, very good. And any other example, anyone else who would like to share? Because I want, yes.
Sit there.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
I have been waiting since Friday.
Very good. I've been waiting since Friday. Perfect. Any other example?
I have been doing some research about the company and its silence.
Very good. What's your name?
Radhika, ma'am.
Radhika. Thank you, both girls. And if anyone else would like to share the examples, some more examples.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello. How are you?
Ma'am.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So any other example that you have found?
I have been working on my CV all week.
Very good. Excellent. And what's your name?
Farhat Tabassum.
Farhat, thank you so much. So are there any other examples which any
Yeah.
of you would like to share?
One more story.
Okay. Okay.
Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. What about you?
Okay. All right. So
My-
tell me some example.
My sister has been helping me a bit.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. What's your name?
Sarpik, ma'am.
So have you
Sarpreet.
come-
Okay. Thank you so much. Excellent.
I have been doing
some research?
some research
Yes,
about the
very
company
good.
and its clients.
Very good. Excellent. 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 All of you are so good and smart. So I have also highlighted some of the examples, like you can see in red. I have been working, I have been learning, and you need to use since and for also to show us time frame. And then you can see I have been working on my CV. You've told me all the examples very well done. I've been running a home, and there were other examples as well that you people told me. So that was for the first transcript. Okay. So what do you think Zina is trying to do? Is she trying to look for a job or something else? Is she finding a job?
Yes, all of you. Do you think that?
Yes, you can tell me all together.
Yeah. Do you like the sound? I don't know. Do you think she found the job? Is I have been. Raisa? Can you say I really like the sound of this job, but I don't know. Do you think I have got a chance? Do you think that she found a job? Yes.
Yes, she is looking for a job. She has not got any job. And do you think she is confused? Yes or no? You can tell me.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because she is asking Solomon and she's telling him that she has been researching, she has been working on CV. She seems anxious also that whether she is going to get a job or not. So perfect. Well done, all of you. Okay. You got the job or not?
Yes.
Yes. And how is she feeling about getting a job?
So how is she feeling about getting the job?
Excited. Okay, well done. And can you tell me some of the present perfect continuous examples from the text?
Yes, you can just read out the examples.
I have
One, one, one.
Okay, one by one. You can keep sitting on your desk and talk.
Have you been planning some fun?
Very good. Another example?
I have been doing some research about the company and its clients.
Okay, well done. Any other example?
Yes.
I have been waiting since Friday.
Very good. Any other?
Can you write? Yes.
I have been feeling anxious lately.
Anxiously.
Anxiously.
Okay.
Okay, very good.
For a new job for 2 months.
Very good. All right, great. So now you know that in present perfect continuous tense, you have to use have and has plus been plus there is always a time frame. And what are these words that I've highlighted in red? And why have I highlighted them in red? For and since.
So can anybody?
What are they telling you?
Can
What are,
explain
yes.
of the since and past? Yes, can you? Yes, please. Can you come forward, please?
Okay. So why have I highlighted them in red?
We use since to express point of time and we
Yes.
for period of time.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. And what is your name?
Padmajan.
Okay. Very good, Fatma. All right. So how is Aisha celebrating her success tonight? Yeah, that night, sorry. What is she planning to do?
What is she planning to do, Aisha? You can see the examples. Ah,
Nice.
nice,
Dinner.
nice dinner.
Yes. Very good. She is going to have a nice dinner. Okay. And do you think that her friend supports her a lot?
Do you think her friend supports her?
Yes.
How do you know? Which dialogue tells you?
Oh yes. Is there any?
Which dialogue tells you?
Which dialogue? Which dialogue?
When I am here, support you always.
Very good.
Yes.
Yes. And she also says, I couldn't have done it without your support. So this means that there is a very good bond among the friends. Okay. So let's see what else we can do today. Okay. So I'm going to show you some of the words and I want you to pick out mistakes in
Yes.
these sentences
Please.
and rewrite them correctly. Can you see the sentences?
Yes. So students, you can see some sentences on the screen. Can anybody stand up and correct the sentence? Yes.
Okay. One by one, you can tell me, or maybe you can discuss in pairs.
I have
Okay,
been
with each other.
Some-
Because, okay. So first, please discuss with your partner that what is wrong with the first sentence. I have been learned how to paint for 5 years.
I have been learning how to paint for 5 years.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. What is your name?
My name is Radhika ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Radhika. Thank you, Radhika. All right. So anyone else who has not talked?
They're coming. They're coming.
Anyone else who would like to participate for the second sentence? Any of the boys? Girls are more active.
So girls actually the leaders of these groups. They are coming only.
Okay. So,
Been teaching since 2007.
so there is I have written being. right? And the correct version will be been. She has been teaching. Very good. Thank you. What's your name? Farah. Thank you, Farah. Thank you so much. All right. So any of the boys, please.
Yeah. He's coming.
Boys seem more shy. Okay. So number 3. Can you correct this?
Yes, ma'am. My father has been writing a novel since January this year.
Very good. Excellent. Because we do not use have with, my father, mother, sister. And what is your name?
Satvik, ma'am.
Sadiq?
Satvik.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Yes, come. One more girl is coming.
One more boy or a girl, anyone who would like to correct it. Okay.
Why has she been angry since morning?
Okay. Because we do not use have with she. Okay. Why has she been angry since morning? And what is your name?
Sheikh Mehnaz Begum.
Okay. Thank you. Because I can't hear your name properly. But thank you so much.
Mehnaz Begum.
Menaj.
Mehnaz.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Thank
there are
you.
many Muslim girls in my classroom.
Oh, very good. Yes, I can see from their names,
Yeah, yes.
Farhat and everyone. It's good. I also had a Hindu student in my university. His name was Rahul, and I would tell him that you remind me of Shah Rukh Khan every time. So
Yes.
it
So
was a it
yes.
was a pleasure meeting you all. And if you would like to ask any questions, you can. You can ask any questions, or you can tell me what have you learned. Is there something new that you have learned, or you can share anything.
So students, I think you have learned how many tenses you have learned? 10? 10 tenses. Okay, out of all they have learned 12 tenses. 10 tenses. Am I right? Yeah. They have learned 10 tenses out of all. So which one is your favorite?
Simple present tense.
Simple present tense. Okay. Why?
Because we use the simple present tense to express the habitual actions.
So habitual actions, you like habitual actions. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Absin, if you don't mind, could you please share your teaching philosophy? You are a very famous and familiar personality, not just in Pakistan, across the globe. So we want to know about your teaching philosophy.
Okay. So first of all, I don't think that I am very famous, uh, but thank you so much that people like my way of teaching. My teaching philosophy is to, first of all, create a bond with your students, because I feel that when you are connecting with the students with a smiling face, with laughter and happiness, then the students feel very comfortable. And if you are strict, yes, every teacher has their own, philosophy and personality and everything. But I feel that in today's world, it's very important um, to have a bond with your students. Because I remember in my times, when the teacher would enter the classroom, we would all be sitting silently. Okay, but now it's not like that. And this is totally fine, because every era is different from the other era, and we have to adjust to that era. So my philosophy would be to have a good connection with my students. That is why I try to nominate every student. I point out to those students who are not participating, to let them talk to me, so that I know whether they know or not. Because if you're not talking, how would I know? And if you do not know, or if you're not able to participate out of shyness or anxiety or anything else, then I'm here to resolve it. Because the teacher is not only teaching, the teacher is also a psychologist, a doctor, a mother, a parent. So this is how I believe teaching should be done.
Yes, I've seen in secondary level, especially the age group students of this class, most often I confront a few issues, especially being English teacher. I like my students, I love my students to speak English fluently. So
Yeah, exactly.
I actually try to motivate them, encourage them to speak English.
Yeah.
As you know, the India is a multi linguistic country. We speak many languages. So,
Exactly.
though India is dominated by the language Hindi, but most
Yes.
of the southern states they don't speak Hindi as much as fluent as northern Indian student, northern Indian.
Yeah.
So that's why I want my students to speak English, but they are so reluctant to speak. Sometimes, sometimes
Yeah.
they don't. They
It's
switch
okay.
to their mother tongue. We speak Telugu language here. So,
Yeah.
what would you suggest to English teachers or the students? How can we make them to speak English in more funny manner? That means I have seen some students, especially the age group between the 5 to 10 years, without motivation, they try to speak English. But
Yeah, of course.
after that age group, I think I don't know whether they have the consciousness or maybe something like that, but they reluctant to speak. And how do you suggest me and the student to speak whenever there is possible, that to voluntarily, without any force from the teacher?
Actually, the thing is, the issues that Indians have, Pakistani students and teachers have the same issues. We also, Pakistan is also a multilingual country like India. We have lived together. We know our culture and everything. Many things resemble, and um, same is the case with language. Our native language is Urdu. Our national language is Urdu. Like yours is Hindi, and Hindi and Urdu are, sometimes they resemble each other, because if I talk Urdu, you will be able to understand me, and if you talk in Hindi, I will be able to understand you. In the same manner, we have regional languages like Punjabi, Balochi, Pashto, and all these things. The problem is that when the students are coming to the school, the teacher is talking in English all the time. When they go home, their mother is talking in Urdu and Hindi, and their grandfathers or grandmothers, nani, dadi, they are talking in Punjabi or other, language. That is why there is a mixture that is being built in a child's brain. So the only solution I have is to make them to constantly, because how do we learn language? When we are small, we are learning language through listening. So all these students, you listen to Hindu all the time at home? Yes or no? You, do you people?
They speak Telugu. Most of the students.
Okay, Telugu. So you hear Telugu all the time at home?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Your family is mostly talking in English or Telugu? Telugu. And your teacher is talking in English, right? So nobody taught you Telugu. You just learned that language by listening to it. And the more you listen, the more you learn. In the same manner, in the school, we have limited time. So in this limited time, the teacher is trying to talk as much as in English, and you're listening to that. The only thing to overcome your hesitation will be to speak. No one is going to judge you on the basis of your grammar or anything else, because in Pakistan also students are hesitant, because they think that they are going to talk in wrong grammar. Doesn't matter. We talk in Urdu, we are not talking in standard Urdu. Sometimes we are just casually making mistakes in Urdu. That is not standard Urdu. So in the same way, even the native speakers make mistakes. So try to talk in English as much as you can, and try to listen to English songs or English movies. But if you are not talking, you won't be fluent. So that is the only solution. So I make students talk. I point them out and I tell them, it's okay, fine, if you make mistakes. No one is going to laugh at you, and no one is going to be judgmental. So that is all what I can say. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. And I have one last question.
Yes.
So
Okay.
when we were at school, like you and me were at school, actually, we didn't have this much of technology. We have today fast internet, and we have virtual. Yes, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
We did.
yeah, when you and me were at school, I think we didn't have that much
Yes. Yes.
technology, and most of the teachers also not that much professional. A teacher who used to teach science and used to teach English also in those days. In my
Yes, is exactly.
yeah, but today we have a specialized English teachers, and we have a specialized labs like this, and we have a digital lab, and even everything is available. So,
Yes.
what do you say about the role of English teacher in this modern era?
I think as the times are progressing, yes, you're right, because I did not have an MA English teacher. I have my MSc biology teacher who used to teach us English also. She was good, but of course, expertise is different when you have a degree. And when we were about to give our metric examination, then we had an MA English teacher. So you're so right about it. But the thing is that nowadays there is a bombardment of technology, and the positive aspects are there, but negative aspects are also there. And I'm really afraid that sometimes students tell me that they have learned it from internet, and that is wrong. So I think it's the duty of a teacher to tell the students to only search on authentic sites, like British Council website is good. There are so many exercises over there. So this is what we can do as researchers and as teachers. Or if in higher classes, you can tell them to go to Google Scholar or JSTOR. But in lower classes, they should be looking at British Council or any other authentic website that you know of. Otherwise, of course, the technology is going to fire back and you're going to not get any advantage. It's going to be harmful. So always ask your teacher where to do some your research and where to learn from, because students come and say that this is what I have done, but it's wrong. I can give you an example of my student. I gave them an essay to write, and he used Chat GPT. All right. Chat GPT, it's okay, fine. You are using Chat GPT to sometimes you're tired. It's okay, fine. You can use it for ideas. But what happened was they had to cite some articles. And what Chat GPT did was to create fictional citation. And when he came to me, he said that, ma'am, there is something wrong because I used ChatGPT and it has generated fake, citations. So this is how it is working. So there are many things that are evolving. Yes, ChatGPT is good to get some ideas, but do not copy paste there from there. And even if you are copy pasting, then replace it with your own thoughts or own words and phrases, because yes, technology is good, but at the same time it is evolving, and it is evolving very rapidly nowadays. So it has become challenging for English language teachers. So English language teachers should always tell the students to consult them before consulting technology.
Thank you so much. So I request you to give a message to my students. It is followed by our national anthem.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So dear students, I have enjoyed my lesson with you, and I like the way you were looking at the screen keenly, trying to participate, laughing and smiling, and sometimes you were shy, and sometimes you mustered up the courage to come here. So um, try to come out of your comfort zone and try to talk more and more. So this is all what I can say. And you had been lovely. Thank you so much.
Scott. Three, two, one.
विनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ समागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Okay.
Thank you so much one more time.
Yes.
So we are
Yeah.
so impressed with your presentation. And see you
Thank
soon.
you so much.
Bye for now.
Thank